Hello people of Earth, this is DanLockhart, the Honda Valkyrie DanLockhart YouTube channel, and I'm doing an introduction for my epilogue episode, which will be episode 33 for season 4, and my wrap-up episode. Today's October 28th, Friday, 2022, and that mountain behind me is Mount Whetstone. The elevation on Mount Whetstone is 12,257 feet, or 3,818 meters. The temperatures today, for high and low in Fahrenheit, the high is going to be 49 and the low was 9 degrees this morning. And in Celsius, that's 6 degrees and minus 13 degrees Celsius. So it's really cooling off here. I think I'll be skiing at least by this time next month, so the mountain should be open by then. I rode a little bit under 2,000 miles or 3,218 kilometers this season, and this is my first full season on my carbon seat, and it was great. I'm so happy I changed that seat out. It was just so much more comfortable. I reviewed two different components in my kit. One was a Lamgool pocket air compressor. I love that thing. You just slap it on the bike, on the valve stem. It tells you what the current pressure is, and then you set the pressure you want it to be, and you run the pump, and it shuts off when it hits that threshold. And then the other thing was the brake-free helmet attachment, which has an accelerometer and gyrometer in it. So when you're downshifting or engine braking, the light on the helmet comes on. Somebody's coming up behind you pretty fast. If you don't have that on your helmet and you start downshifting, you're going to reduce your speed quickly, and they may or may not know that you're slowing down. The brake free just adds so much more safety, in my opinion. Let's see, what else we got going on here? Oh, the most viewed episode that I did was the Colorado Gators episode, where I went out to Mosca, Colorado, which is right next to the Great Sand Dunes. You can see the Great Sand Dunes from there. And Colorado Gators is a working tilapia farm, and the alligators survive there because it's in a geothermal well where the water stays from like 80 degrees year round, so the alligators can thrive in this environment. The star of the show at Colorado Gators was Elvis the alligator. He was a little bit over 12 feet long. Amazing that we have this in Colorado, and it's only about an hour and a half, 2 hours ride from here, so that was a good one. 447 views on that episode. I rode on 2 passes this summer. If you go anywhere from Crested Butte south, you're going to have to travel on some kind of pass somewhere along the line. The 2 passes that I went over were Monarch Pass and Cottonwood Pass. I did a ride with my friend and neighbor Chris over Cottonwood Pass, go over to Buena Vista. But Monarch Pass is 11,360 feet or 3,464 meters in elevation, and Cottonwood Pass is 12,119 feet or 3,694 meters in elevation. Beautiful rides. I always enjoy going over those passes. I did 4 scenic byways rides in this season. The West Elk Loop on Colorado 92, which goes kind of on the north side of the Black Canyon. Beautiful ride over there. I really enjoyed that. And the Unaweep and Tabagosh, Colorado 141 scenic ride. The Gateway Canyon, which is also on Colorado 141. And the San Juan Scenic Skyway, which goes from Rico, Colorado over into Telluride, Colorado. Absolutely outstanding. I visited 4 national parks this season. Those 4 parks are Black Canyon National Park. I try to make it over there 3 or 4 times a year. Colorado National Monument, Fruita, Colorado. Four Corners Monument, which is actually a Navajo Nation park, where 4 states come together. The only place in the United States where 4 states come together in a quadrupole: Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. Very interesting. And the Cliff Palace at Mesa Verde National Park, which is about 25 miles away from Cortez, Colorado. Those are 4 national parks I visited. I visited one historic mine site. It's called the Hanging Flume, which is on Colorado 141. The flume was 13 mile long, 5 feet wide, 4 feet deep trough, if you will, that delivered water to this gold mine site. And you need a lot of water if you're going to do placer mining to be able to wash the rocks and get the heavy gold to settle in the sluice box. So that's what this was for. 13 miles long, and they hung it on the side of a cliff. And it's just amazing that they did this. This is late 1800s. I visited, I rode on 5 different canyons: Cochetopa Canyon, Black Canyon, Gateway Canyon, Taylor Canyon, and the Gunnison Canyon. Like I said, if you ride out of here, Crescent View South, anywhere, you're going to be riding mountain passes and canyons. I wrapped up the season with 2 fall rides, and these were just a few weeks ago, and the fall colors around here were just beautiful. Very outstanding fall we had this year. Anyway, this is my epilogue for season 4. If you enjoy my videos, I hope you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And we'll see you in the next season. Have a good one.